11 Things You Didn't Know About Disney's Iconic Peter Pan's Flight. A ride on Peter Pan's Flight is a necessity whether you're at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom or Disneyland. This crowd pleaser consistently has one of the park's longest lines, and for good reason. Do not dismiss it as just another dark ride. The information on this ride is fascinating. Check how many of these you are familiar with. Number 1. IT's an OG attraction. Peter Pan's Flight was an opening day attraction at Disneyland, opening only 2 years after the film's release. It is one of the few remaining rides that originally opened on July 17, 1955, as one of the few rides that was ready in time for Disneyland's disastrous opening day. Number 2. There's a reason you feel like you're flying. The ride vehicle you sit in really suspends beneath the track because the attraction is a rail-suspended dark ride. This gives you the impression that you are actually flying above the different scenes throughout the trip, such as the nighttime London skyline. Number 3. It is in every Disney park worldwide, almost, with the exception of Hong Kong Disneyland. Every Disney theme park in the world includes some variation of Peter Pan's Flight. Number 4. Originally, you were Peter Pan. The original concept behind Peter Pan's Flight was for the audience to act like Peter Pan while experiencing the action from his perspective. This notion was difficult for visitors to understand, so in 1983, during the ride's first significant makeover, nearly 30 years after it first debuted, an audio animatronic figure of Peter was introduced. When the attraction debuted at Disney World in 1971, a statue of Peter was also incorporated. Number 5. The Magic Kingdom queue is interactive. The standard line for Peter Pan's Flight in Magic Kingdom underwent a thorough renovation in 2015, adding a number of interactive features to the waiting area. These consist of a unique effect when Tinker Bell flies across the space, shadow bells that you may knock with your hand to make noise, and shadow butterflies that you can try to catch with your hands. Number 6. You board with a different type of Omnimover ramp. When boarding, you'll see that Peter Pan's Flight uses a rolling ramp in the Omnimover style, just like Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, The Seas with Nemo, and Friends, and the Haunted Mansion. The belt won't stop, though, unlike previous attractions, to help passengers load and unload. Number 7. Look out for the blocks in the nursery. The Darling Children's Nursery is one of the ride's opening sequences. 2 stacks of blocks can be seen if you look closely, one near Wendy's bed and the other close to the window. The letters D1S and 3Y are written on one set of blocks, while P-Pan is written on the other. Number 8. The ride uses forced perspective. The ride vehicle rises around 17 feet off the ground at its highest point. Forced perspective, a classic optical illusion utilized in Disney parks, is included into the design to give the impression that you are much higher in the air. Number 9. There's a hidden Mickey. When you are flying over London, pay attention to the moon. Depending on the time your vehicle passes, you might be able to see 3 craters that together make up a hidden Mickey on the moon's surface. Number 10. It is a pretty short ride time. The ride time is on the shorter side, at a total of 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Number 11. Shanghai Disney's version is different than the rest. The ride vehicles in Shanghai's Peter Pan's Flight underwent a few changes. Up to 4 passengers can now ride in the cars, as compared to just 2 as before. These automobiles can also stop and modify their pace. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment and ring that bell.